So CBS Sports gave every team their off-season grades. And I'll say it like this, right? I think if we were to have finished the deal and extend Trey Hendrickson for the foreseeable future, our offseason would have been an A. We got rid of Frank Pollock, got an actual offensive line coach, got one assistant as well. We also got a new defensive line coach, a new linebacker coach, a new coordinator. We did a really good job, A-plus job at getting coaches. We also re-signed T. Higgins, re-signed Jamar Chase. Again, if we would have re-signed Trey, that would have been perfect. Brought back B.J. Hill, brought back Mike Gesicki. We went out there in free agency, got some guys that we'll see how they work out. The draft was more positional based. We didn't go for best player available. We went for positional needs. Like, all together, and even then, we got rid of Kappa. We ended up getting 2 offensive guards, and now we're going to cut Jermaine Pratt. Like, I think for the most part, we would have gotten an A. But because we didn't re-sign Trey Hendrickson, and that deal is still looming, and now yesterday OTAs, he wasn't there, because of this contract situation, I say we got a B. I put us at a B for this offseason. Maybe a C+, but I'm going to go B because I think the Jamar Chase situation being done and over with and T is such a huge W, plus the offensive line coach. You know what? I'm going B+. I'm going B+. You know what? I'm going B+. B+ situation. Let's see what CBS Sports says. Ravens got a B+ as well. Interesting. Key additions and re-signings, key departures, and key draft picks. Yeah, I mean, they really didn't lose anything when it comes to players that left. So, they actually took a huge W. Okay. We got a B. I'm not that mad about it. I'm not that mad. We lost Sam Hubbard. He retired because we were going to cut him. We lost Kappa, not much of a loss. We lost Rankins, not much of a loss. Khalil Herbert kind of sucked because I felt like he did have potential, plus the fact we gave a 7th-round pick for him. Akeem Davis-Gaither, I mean, we weren't going to keep him anyway, so it is what it is. Key draft picks. Okay, okay. Not every draft pick. They only did 3 of our 6 draft picks, interestingly enough. Mike Gesicki, Joseph Asai, B.J. Hill, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. Yeah. Bringing those guys in definitely helped out a lot. We also, it says key additions, right? They don't talk about T.J. Slayton, which I think he's going to be a key addition, to be honest, but okay. It says here, as noted, the Bengals offseason was largely going to be defined by the contract statutes of Chase T and also Pro Bowl pass rusher Trey Hendrickson. The Bengals got some much-needed wins by locking up Chase and Higgins, and cherry on top was re-signing Gesicki, a favorite of quarterback Joe Burrow. Cincinnati still needs to come to the negotiation table with Hendrickson, who recently went public with his displeasure with how things have gone so far regarding contract talks. With Hendrickson's future in the air, he's signed through this year. And with Hubbard's retirement, it's no surprise that the team spent a first-round pick on Stewart, whose potential led him to being taken day one despite recording a scat 4.5 sacks in college. The Bengals are clearly banking on Stewart, realizing his potential. If he doesn't, the team's front office will be justifiably get criticism for choosing him over Derek Harmon, who could have filled the team needs at defensive tackle. They also added some necessary depth to their running back position at the selection of Brooks, an incredible, consistent runner during his time at Texas Tech. Last year, Brooks had at least 100 yards each game and included 188-yard and 3 touchdown performance in the final game, a 52-15 win over West Virginia. Interesting. I will say I also like the fact that Brooks is a good pass blocker, and he's also a receiver. That's where I would look toward more. B- for the Brownies. Okay. Pittsburgh got an A. How? They don't have a quarterback. I mean, they literally still do not have a quarterback. Derek Harmon, Caleb Johnson, Jack Sayre, Will Howard. I mean, Will Howard's not going to be the quarterback going forward. Let's be honest. Who's their quarterback? Mason Rudolph? I don't know. I don't consider that an A, but my personal opinion, I'm very biased against Steelers. I think they are going to regret the DK Metcalf situation because they gave up a second-round pick to get him and then paid him way too much money. And he's a diva. Darius Slay, 35, 36, whatever he is. He's actually like 34 years old. Kenneth Gainwell is not much. I don't know. I would say their offseason, probably a C+. They would have taken a quarterback that they could, like right now be their starter. I think they would have been in a lot better situation, but they didn't. And now they're waiting for Aaron Rodgers, and they might not even get Aaron Rodgers. So if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, then what are they getting in the end? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one.